Noise and the energy and the heat all turning up inside Williams-Brice Stadium. Gamecocks and LSU. Seamus still leading the way with our celebrity guest picker standings. Michael Phelps fell a game under 500 last week. Obviously, the Texas-Michigan game making the difference. Our celebrity guest picker today, she doesn't know much about falling below 500. What she does is win championships, cut down nets, go to Final Fours, won the NCAA title in April. The great Dawn Staley is here. You ready to go?
I am super excited. First time for everything, so let's go with these picks.
Just Dawn, it's a good idea to have a strategy. I understand you have a new strategy now for making picks. What
I do, but first of all, I wanted to congratulate Dawn. I mean, winning a championship, I know how hard it is, and you've done it 3 times. Fantastic respect for you. Great job. I appreciate that. But yeah, I haven't been picking so well. So we were coming back from the Alabama game, and my granddaughter was in the back on Saturday night, and somebody else that I picked lost. And she said, "Papo, you're not picking very well." And I said, "I know, honey." And she said, "Well, I know what you should do. Whatever team you think is going to win, pick the other guy.
No.
And you'll be fine."
Too early to be fading yourself, Coach. This is too early to be fading yourself, but if it works, it works.
So we're going to see what Nick thinks is the opposite of what will happen. We'll start with Boston College in Missouri coming up in less than an hour.
I think Boston College will keep it close early, but Missouri, too many weapons on the perimeter. Missouri runs away with this game late.
Missouri's been one of the most consistent, dominant teams at this point in the season. I have to go with Missouri.
You know what? I'll take Boston College. They're my super dog, but also, why not? They seem to be playing better football than ever. They believe. Bill O'Brien, they called him Tea Kettle. Bill O'Brien, when he's with the Belichick, seems to be completely cool with Boston College. I see them winning.
The only tigers that I like are the ones that's in the zoo and the safaris. Right? I'm going with Boston College. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Man, I know you're a legendary basketball coach. I can see why. Terrible pick. Missouri's defense has improved. They are now a complete team. Missouri, big.
I don't know about big. I think Castellanos can keep him in it. I think his ability to run around and Bill O'Brien's ability to get his team ready to go. I think you're using his granddaughter's method. Go the opposite, whoever you think.
No, I wouldn't fade myself. Week 3? No.
Too early.
No.
Yeah, I got Missouri. All right, backyard brawl. The line opened at this at 5.5. Now it's down to just a couple. West Virginia Pitt.
I went for West Virginia when they played Penn State. They really let me down. Too much Desmond Reed today. I'm going Pitt Panthers.
Well, I'm all for the West Virginia Mountaineers, man. I think their ability to run the dog's going to give them the edge. Beat the hell out of Pitt.
Amen. I got West Virginia, Garrett Green, C.J. Donaldson Jr., Jaheim White doing their thing. But West Virginia's going to have to stop the pass. It's going to be a very close game. Obviously, West Virginia wins.
I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
So I got to go with the home state in Pitt.
Hey, West Virginia won the game this year.
Yes, we beat Albany last week.
Well, see, Pitt, 21 points last week, and confident. Pitt.
Yeah, they were down big. I mean, that game was as bad as it could be against Cincinnati, and they turned it completely around. I think they become a confident football team. Coaches, one of his old quarterbacks, Eli Holstein, brought them back, playing with some confidence. I like Pitt in the backyard brawl.
Crowd singing along. Darius Rucker, Hootie, hold my hand. Great atmosphere here. Memphis and Florida State.
Florida State's coming off a bye. They hit the reset button. I'm going with the nose.
I tell you what, I'm not going to say Memphis State because I get criticized for that. It's the University of Memphis. And Florida State hadn't showed much this year. I know they're coming off a bye, but sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. So I'm going with the University of Memphis.
Oh, wow.
It feels so good. It feels like I'm walking in Beale Street right now with Hootie jamming through this stadium right now. It is 1,000 degrees, and I think Memphis gets a big-time win over Florida State alongside you, Coach.
Florida State not. I saw the Boston College game. I'm going to go with Memphis. And sentimental St. Jude's is there. So Memphis and St. Jude.
There you go.
Memphis, not so fast, not so fast. If I didn't go to Florida State, I wouldn't pick them. Florida State.
Don't forget, this is Mike Norvell's former team, Memphis, before he came to Tallahassee. I can't believe all the disrespect towards Florida State. I apologize for that. Florida State. Florida State.
No, there's no disrespect. We're celebrating.
Victory Bell, Cincinnati and Miami, Ohio.
Mike Garrett went to Miami of Ohio, right? Matt Garrett. I'm going to Miami of Ohio, yeah.
Mike Garrett probably did too. He went to USC. Actually,
I know this is kind of a rivalry game, but I'm going to stick with the MAC and go with Miami. They've been pretty consistent lately.
Cincy bouncing back after that giveaway to Pitt last week. I think they play well. Give me Cincy.
I'm going to go with Cincy. I've been to their zoo. Great zoo.
Miami of Ohio plays Notre Dame last week. That's right. You're looking at Notre Dame, Cincinnati. They beat them, Cincinnati.
I like that logic, Coach. I'm going to go. I'm going with Cincinnati. I've been to the zoo too. It's a great. They have white Bengal tigers. Wow. I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bearcats in this one.
Learned something new. I didn't know Dawn was such an animal aficionado there.
I appreciate that.
Tulane and Oklahoma. Tulane keeps this game close, but Oklahoma takes it late. I'm going Oklahoma by a field goal.
Yeah, I think Oklahoma's going to bounce back. They've been one of those teams that's been a little up and down, so consistency and performance is going to be a key for them.
So, you're taking Oklahoma. I thought you were going to do Tulane there. That's because of the whole Pawpaw thing. I'm going Oklahoma. College game day implications on the line. I do believe everybody can sense it. Everybody can feel it. I got Oklahoma doing their thing.
Welcome to the SEC. It just means more. Oklahoma.
It's a nice pick. Way to go. It's Tulane's first road opener. So go with Tulane.
Man, this one, you wonder if Oklahoma got their wake-up call last week against a kind of an inferior opponent in Houston. And now they get Willie Fritz's former team, Tulane, and Coach Summerall takes over. I think this is a close game. Be careful of Oklahoma looking ahead to next week that Pat's talking about. Tennessee, all the hype. They better be focused on this game. This could be a tough one.
Notre Dame last week lost to Northern Illinois. You get Pat all situated here, and Notre Dame now plays Purdue in-state rivalry. Boilers if I can make a statement. Yeah, Fighting Irish got caught slipping a week ago. I think that they're going to bounce back. They learned their lessons. I got Notre Dame actually big over Purdue.
Yeah, when the team gets humiliated, they usually respond, and I think Notre Dame will respond this week big time.
Pat, how we doing?
Purdue.
Okay, we doing all right, too?
Taking Purdue. You're good? Yeah, I think so. Taking Purdue. Riley Leonard. We'll see what happens. Purdue.
I'm going with my guy, Marcus Freeman. They'll bounce back. Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, good pick. They play at Purdue, grass. That means die. Slow that Notre Dame team down. Real close, Notre Dame.
Ooh, the tall grass.
Wet. Tall grass. Has Purdue.
I got Purdue.
Anybody but Purdue.
Anybody but Purdue. It's like with them with West Virginia and Pitt. That's how you were with IU and Purdue, right? Hate Purdue. I'm careful with this one because Ryan Walters is a defensive coach. Bye week last week, chance to really focus on what Notre Dame's doing well and what they're struggling with. Chance to try to expose that. At the very least, I think I like Marcus Freeman. I like Notre Dame. I think it's gonna be a challenge for them. They got to get things right on offense. I like them to win, but it's gonna be close.
80% of the fans believing the Irish will bounce back. The numbers gone down a little bit. Texas A&M and Florida. Thamel telling us earlier in the day both teams have quarterback questions. Gators expected to play both DJ Lagway and Graham Mertz, with Mertz starting. Game time decision for Connor Wigman, the Aggies quarterback. Who wins this game, A&M or Florida? Low-scoring game, maybe painful to watch, but I think that Lagway, the quarterback at Florida, when he gets his shot, he doesn't give a damn, right? Go out there, just play free. I think he's going to be the difference. I'm going Gators.
I'm taking the Gators as well because Wigman is questionable for the game. A&M's quarterback. So these two guys at Florida, one of them is going to get it going for them.
I think Elko will be able to figure it out. Give me Texas A&M going into the swamp, and real big conversation happening in Florida starting immediately afterwards.
No chopping for the Gators. Texas A&M Aggies.
Not so fast, my friend. If I finally got to tell you that. Two quarterback system works. Gators upset A&M in the swamp.
You know, I get it with Connor Wegman. I just happen to know the kid behind him. He played in the bowl game last year, Marcel Reed. I almost think that might be an okay thing for Texas A&M. If A&M gets a chance to have Marcel Reed turn it loose, he can create, he can make plays with his arm. That might be actually a good thing for them. I'm picking A&M to go on the road and win that one. Somebody's going to stop a streak. Florida's lost 6 straight against FBS opponents, and Texas A&M has lost 10 straight true road games. Alabama and Wisconsin. Last week we saw a team from the SEC, Texas, go into the Big Ten, win big. Alabama gets an opportunity as a big favorite in Camp Randall today.
I think Alabama's running game is going to take over. You We say that both tackles are going to play. I think they're going to wear Wisconsin's defense out. So I have Alabama winning a close game.
Roll Tide, roll, baby.
I think we learned a lot about both teams, though. Both teams didn't really play anybody. Where's Luke Fickell's organization over there in Wisconsin? What's Kalen DeBoer got going on? Are they able to stop being just big and little and actually, you know, eat up some of the clock? I like Alabama to go into Camp Randall, though, and get a big-time dub.
Sentimentally, I saw the feature on the Wisconsin Badgers. But I'm on a roll, Tide roll, because I can't go against Coach Saban.
I don't blame you. Listen, Alabama's going to have a tough game. Wisconsin is close. Wisconsin, Alabama, real.
Alabama in a close one. This is a game that Alabama, think about this, Coach. They haven't had their offensive line that they expected to break camp with all year. When Proctor went down before the first game, finally get them both tackles back. Because remember, when Pritchard went down, that affected the guard had to go out there, so it affected the whole line. And they have looked very, very average up front. With them back, I think it'll take that, weather the storm early with that crowd in Camp Randall. I think Alabama wins this game. That's a disaster.
Luke Fickell, too.
Yeah.
You want to talk about some conversation starting. Colorado and Colorado State, there's some heat on the Buffaloes to win this game.
It really is. And I think that this game, for me personally, came down to flip a coin. I flipped the coin. I'm going with Colorado State.
I can't go against my man Deion Sanders. I love the guy. I want him to get this thing turned around. I hope his team has the chemistry to do it on the road. I'm going with Colorado.
I talked about it earlier. I've been a fan of Prime my entire life. Thus far at Colorado, they haven't been able to build that culture to be a complete team. Was last week a wake-up call? If it wasn't, there never will be. So this might be the last time I take Colorado.
Travis Hunter, the most exciting football player in college football.
No, yes.
And he's also exciting on TikTok, too, because I love to see him with his costumes. I can't go against Prime. Coach Prime is the door.
That's a wonderful pick and a great job. Congratulations. Colorado outscores the Rams. Take 57.5 over.
Okay. Dylan Raiola pulled that out last week. And what was the last time after the game? When was the last time Colorado State got CU in Fort Collins?
1996, and the last time they beat CU in Fort Collins, Colorado State wasn't even called Colorado State. They were Colorado A&M. LSU or South Carolina.
Low-scoring ball game, a close matchup. I think that LSU will not turn the ball over. South Carolina, they feed off of turnovers. LSU will win a close game because they play a clean game.
I really like the way South Carolina played last week against Kentucky. They showed a lot of culture, a lot of toughness playing on the road. But I think LSU's team's going to find itself because they're the more talented team, so I'm going to go with LSU.
When I got to Columbia, South Carolina, I thought to myself, damn, I never thought I'd be in this city ever. I had no idea what to expect. I went to a bistro last night, ate some okra. I had a lot of y'all and some Southern hospitality. I had no idea that I was going to do this. I assumed I was going to pick Brian Kelly's head so that it wouldn't blow up in the middle of this game in beautiful South Carolina. But instead, they have actually deemed me mayor of Cocktown, seemingly for 24 hours. We got a key to the city. Dawn's here. This place is electrifying. Give me South Carolina. Spurs up in this damn place. Shane Beamer gets a monumental win on this beautiful Saturday.
It is Dylan Stewart's birthday. It is Lenora Sellers' team. These fans are not going to let us down today. It is South Carolina Gamecocks by 2 touchdowns.
Oh, wow. Hey, look, your team's out there.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
He just won a lot.
Just in case. LSU has beaten South Carolina 7 straight times. The Tigers have never lost to South Carolina in their stadium. Never. They ain't gonna use. Nah, give me Mike.
Hold that Tiger. LC right in front of Sir Big Spur and the great Nolan Staley going with Mike the Tiger. What a morning it's been here in Columbia. Hope you enjoy your college football Saturday. Herbie, have a great call on ABC. The Gamecocks and the Tigers.
That was funny.
Her team's out there.